Many Irishmen served in the early days of the American Revolution. This piece is was published in the newspaper and is a jeering, satirical letter from an Irishman to the British troops who were thoroughly routed in some of the early battles of that war. Supposedly published in 1775 and set to the tune of the famous jig, The Irish Washerwoman, which everyone probably knows. Although that may have been added later, because really the original published version doesn't have enough words to fit the melody of Irish Washerwoman. The great Irish singer and historian Derek Warfield solved that problem by shifting some of the lines around and making it fit a little better. And I believe he may have also added a few bits himself. I've also done a little bit of rearranging myself on this. So here is the Irishman's Epistle to the Officers and Troops at Boston. By my faith, but I think you're all makers of bulls, with your brains in your britches, your ass and your skulls. Get home with your muskets and put up your swords, and look in your books for the meaning of words. You see now, me honeys, how much you're mistaken, for concord by discord can never be taken. You see now, me honeys, how wrong you can be, such a medley of people could never agree. How brave you went out with your muskets all bright, and thought to be-frighten the folks with the sight. And when you got there, how they powdered your pums, and all the way home, how they peppered your bums. Why, you see now, me honeys, 'tis nothing at all to pull at the trigger and pop goes the ball. Is it not, me honeys, a comical farce to be proud in the face and be shot in the arse? How come you to think now that they did not know how to be after their firelocks as smartly as you? And what have you got now with all your designin', but a town without victuals to sit and to dine in? And to look on the ground like a parcel of noodles, to sing how the Yankees have beaten the Doodles. I'm sure if you're whilst you'll make peace for your dinner, for fighting and fasting will soon make it thinner. The British fired first and we all stood our ground. Now troopers of courage were there to be found, and they scampered and ran while more muskets we filled, and they never stopped running till reached Bunker Hill. We besieged them and teased them with fifers and drummers. Our militias declared they were very good runners. With the sound of retreat, all our riflemen cheered, and the whole of New Hampshire they laughed and they jeered. When the exiles of Europe first came to these shores, they were met with the Calvinists, Papists, Protestants, and Huguenots. Such a medley of people could never agree, but good sense it prevailed and we lived peacefully. But a Stamp Act and redcoats disturbed our tranquility, and we fought a great fight to the best of ability. Lexington and Concord is where we first drew blood, and where liberty's banners unveiled and first stood.